If you're thinking about buying the ASUS ROG Strix X870E-E motherboard for your next AMD build, hold up. But here's what surprised me about this board that everyone's buzzing about. It's packed with insane features like PCIe 5.0 support, AI-powered overclocking, and that futuristic Wi-Fi 7 connectivity. However, beneath all that tech gloss, some serious issues might just make you rethink whether this motherboard deserves your hard-earned $400. Stick around because in this review, I'll reveal the hidden pitfalls you won't find in the glossy marketing brochures and why this motherboard might not be the dream upgrade you expected. Let's start by setting the scene. The ASUS ROG Strix X870E-E is hyped as the flagship gaming and productivity powerhouse for AMD Ryzen 7000, 8000, and even upcoming 9000 series CPUs. This board promises a future-proof experience with cutting-edge VRM design, extensive M.2 slots, and AI tools designed for ease of use and optimized performance. The $399.99 price tag positions it as a premium choice for gamers, content creators, and rig enthusiasts, aiming for top-tier connectivity and overclocking capabilities. But is it truly worth your investment? Or are you paying for features that underdeliver? Now, why should you care? Because in the world of motherboards, not all that glitters with a 4.4-star Amazon rating really functions smoothly when the rubber meets the road. After thorough testing and diving into user feedback across forums and Amazon reviews, I've spotted some glaring issues that ASUS doesn't talk about openly. Incremental updates are great, but this board carries the weight of unbalanced thermal design and software stability problems that can throw a wrench in your build's performance. That's why, before you commit, you need to understand the reality behind the glossy packaging. But first, a quick rehook for you. Are you upgrading to a Ryzen 9, expecting blistering overclocking and instant AI-assisted tuning? Wait till you hear about how the AI overclocking and cooling actually performs under real-world stress. Spoiler alert. It's not always what you expect. All right, let's deep dive into the core of this motherboard's DNA, starting with the hardware magic ASUS has packed inside. The ROG Strix X870E-E features an 18+2+2 power phase VRM design with each stage rated at 110 amperes, accented with ProCool II connectors, alloy chokes, and high-quality capacitors. This robust power delivery certainly promises to handle Intel's 7000 series CPUs. But wait, Ryzen's latest 7000 and 8000 series. These multi-core beasts demand stable power and ASUS delivers on paper. The board's cooling solution is major, featuring massive heatsinks connected with an L-shaped heat pipe and thermal pads to keep temperature concerns in check. But let's pause here. Have you ever tried to run heavy workloads with a motherboard built for peak gaming performance? While ASUS boasts top-tier VRMs, some users report that the board's cooling can get surprisingly inconsistent under intensive multi-threaded loads. In my tests, the VRM temps hit critical levels during extended 16-core Ryzen 9 7950X benchmarks, forcing the board's AI cooling system into aggressive fan speeds, which can get noisy, like a jet preparing for takeoff. So yes, despite its heat dissipation promises, it's not exactly whisper quiet or foolproof when pushed to extremes. Speaking of AI cooling and overclocking, the board offers clever features like AI overclocking AI networking, and ASUS exclusive AEMP tuning platform. These are meant to simplify performance tweaking for users who don't want to dive into BIOS knobs and numbers. The AI learns your system's behavior and sets optimal frequencies and fan curves automatically. It sounds futuristic, and for casual users, it mostly achieves the job. But professional overclockers and enthusiasts will tell you the story is more complex. The AI often errs on the side of caution, undervaluing the board's actual potential, limiting overclock headroom. So if you're buying this motherboard to get the best possible OC benchmarks, don't expect the AI to replace your manual BIOS mastery anytime soon. Now, let's talk storage because this motherboard is a dream on paper. 5 M.2 slots in total, with 3 PCIe 5.0 slots complemented by 2 PCIe 4.0 slots. This should mean incredible speed and connectivity for NVMe SSDs, right? Yes, but here comes the twist. With so many M.2 slots populated, PCIe lane allocation becomes a strategic puzzle. Performance bottlenecks occur if you're not careful about which slots you use simultaneously. Not a deal breaker for most people, but if you're building a high-end rig with multiple drives, understanding the motherboard's lane split is crucial. Another highlight ASUS loves to parade is their connectivity package. Dual USB 4 Type-C ports, USB 20 Gbps front panel connectors, 10 Gbps USB ports with power delivery up to 30 W. And let's not forget the cutting-edge onboard Wi-Fi 7 and Realtek 5G Ethernet. This combination makes it a beast of connectivity for today and tomorrow's peripherals. Video outputs include a single HDMI port, which feels like a nod to the past given this board's crowded modern UI. But if you're using a discrete GPU, you might not care. However, usability does hit a snag when you consider the BIOS and software layer which got mixed reviews. The ASUS Q dashboard and Q-code error logging systems are a lifesaver for troubleshooting, but many users mention BIOS instability after updates, occasional boot loops, and difficulty with memory compatibility, particularly with DDR5 modules. And yes, DDR5 prices are sky-high enough without throwing motherboard issues into the mix. Now you might be wondering, who should actually consider buying this board then? If you're a high-end gamer or a content creator eager to tap into the future of AI-assisted PC building and seeking flawless connectivity for productivity setups, the ASUS ROG Strix X870E-E is a solid contender. It offers a DIY-friendly layout with all the little conveniences you want. Slim PCIe cure release mechanisms, M.2 Q latches, and pre-mounted I/O shields that make installation smooth. Its premium components justify the price tag, and future-proofing credentials mean your build could stay relevant longer. But here's a curveball. If you're a power user focused on hardcore overclocking or need rock-solid thermal performance under extended stress, there are better choices available at similar or lower price points. And budget builds, absolutely look elsewhere because $400 is a luxury investment. Time for a quick joke break to keep things light. Why did the motherboard file a police report? Because it got framed. And speaking of frames, this board won't drop any frames during gaming, except when it throttles due to heat. Okay, I promise that's the last pun for now. Alright, rehooking again. Are you curious about how AI networking can improve your multiplayer experience, or will it just complicate things? Because in theory, this board's AI networking should prioritize gaming traffic intelligently, reducing lag and stutter. But reports indicate that, under certain complex network conditions, manual tuning still outperforms it. So it's a mixed bag here as well. Before we wrap this up, let's touch on the design and aesthetics. ASUS ROG Strix boards always nail the sleek RGB look and premium build quality. This X870E-E version has the signature ROG logo with customizable RGB zones and a metal I/O cover integrated into the heatsink assembly that provides durability and style. If your build aesthetics matter, this board will definitely brighten up your setup. In conclusion, here's the bottom line. The ASUS ROG Strix X870E-E is a forward-thinking motherboard that delivers first-class connectivity, robust power delivery, and smart AI features aiming at simplifying high-end PC building. It's best suited for advanced users looking to future-proof their AMD Ryzen 7000 or upcoming 8000 and 9000 series builds, and valuing convenience and high-speed data interfaces. That said, if you're expecting flawless overclocking or silent operation under heavy loads, you might be disappointed. Heat management and software glitches still demand attention. So, should you buy it? Yes, if you want one of the most feature-packed AM5 motherboards today and are okay with some compromises in thermal noise and AI tuning quirks. No, if you want a no-compromise, ultra-stable overclock machine or are budget-conscious. Remember, the best deals go fast, so if you're convinced this motherboard fits your build, check out the link in the description below for the best current price on Amazon. Building a powerhouse rig is about balancing features and limitations, and this board aims high in both. And to close on a fun note, why don't motherboards ever get into arguments? Because they always keep their chips cool. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest tech insights. Until next time, happy building and may your frames be high and temperatures low.